Hey, what's going on, guys? Happy New Year to everybody. Happy to get it in before 2017 actually gets in here, man. So here we are. I know I haven't done a video in a while. Just been working, man. Just got engaged. There's a lot of things happening in my life right now for the better. So I've been taking a little bit of time away from the little boxing commentary and all of that, but I've still been keeping up with other channels and also watching some of the fights, most of the fights pretty much for myself, and rewatching some fights and things like that, just reliving old school moments, some of them, and a lot of the new moments, things that happened a few years ago, stuff like that. But anyway, man, let's clarify a little bit about Andre Ward, and then we're going to skip around a little bit to some other fighters. But Andre Ward, recently, I guess he was saying that the fight doesn't make any sense, between him and Kovalev for a second time around. And, his reasoning for it needs to be clarified, especially for casual boxing fans that really don't understand the business of boxing. So clarification on that would be basically, I looked up the total amount that they got for pay-per-view, him and Kovalev, and they generated $160,000 pay-per-view buys. Not a good thing. It's no telling what they actually garnered from the fight arena itself, but I mean, if we can factor that in, let's say it was 28,000 to 16,000 people there, man. He probably only garnered maybe, 50,000, from that fight, maybe a little more. So with that, they probably made between $200,000, $300,000 for that fight in total. So for him, with a fight of that magnitude between the two biggest light heavyweights in boxing right now and the two biggest names in boxing, it doesn't make any sense, to put on a fight of that magnitude again and not be compensated for it. I mean, we're talking about paying attorneys, we're talking about paying managers, we're talking about paying a slew of people, his team, both guys. It's really not. At the end of the day, we can sit here and say, hey, it's not about the money. These guys need to get in there and fight. It's about the love and the passion of the game. What happened to that? Blah, 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 blah. But everybody else is being compensated, man. All the commentators are being paid. Everybody's being paid. But these fighters get in there and they put on, some of the fights of the years and things like that, risking, their championship, risking everything that they put on the line, for little to nothing. And it's not right. These are the two biggest names in the sport, and they really should be walking out of there with at least, 15 million a piece or something like that, man. But the boxing fans aren't paying for it. The casual fans don't really know. Let me say it like that. The casual fans don't pay for it. Boxing fans do. So it is what it is, man. I understand exactly what he's talking about when he says the fight doesn't make any sense. He's not saying it doesn't make any sense from the standpoint of, why should I get a guy a rematch? No. He doesn't have a problem doing it. It doesn't make any sense financially, for him to get into the ring and face this guy and put everything on the line, for little to nothing. So that's clarification for you guys that really don't know. What I'm expecting for 2017, man, I can't wait to see Danny Garcia, Keith Thurman. I can't wait to see Mikey Garcia back in there. I can't wait to see Canelo back in there doing what he do. I'm hearing about Chavez, getting back in there, even against him, So we want to see Triple G do his thing, whether you pulling for him or against him. I want to see Bernard Hopkins completely out of the game. I don't want to see him in there anymore. I don't want to see Roy Jones in there anymore. Hopefully these guys are done, moving on. Uh, I want to see Rigondeaux get his just due. You know, what's my guy's name? Uh, Lomachenko. Want to see him doing his thing. Chocolatito, see him do his thing. It's just a lot of guys, man, that I like watching. I enjoy watching these fights, and these guys are always put on the show, whether it's a boxing exhibition, whether it's a mind game in there, whether it's skill or whether it's just pure fighting. You see guys going for it all. Manny Pacquiao, even Floyd Mayweather, if these guys are going to rematch and get back in there, it would be nice to shut up some fans, and upset some other fans. I like having the rivalry of the fans that believe so hard and the other fans that hate so hard. So, I love that stuff, man. It's entertaining to me, for these things to be taking place in the sport of boxing. The only thing that I do hate is the race baiting, and the trolling. I don't really like that kind of stuff, but sometimes you have to put people in their place, and sometimes you have to deal with it. The good also comes along with the bad, and it is what it is, man. But you guys let me know what you want to see and what you're waiting for, and what your expectations are going to be for 2017 in the boxing world. I'm going to try to do something different with this channel for next year. I'll say after I get married, things are going to change a little bit with this channel, man. I got a lot of topics that I want to hit, just even outside of boxing. So, let me know what you guys want to hear, man. I'm into all kinds of stuff, man. So it's not just boxing, but I really love this sport, and I love talking about it more so than any other sport outside of maybe football and basketball. I like to do commentary on those sports, but I watch everything, so it's not just those sports either, but I'm into everything. But anyway, man, I'm almost at 8 minutes. I just wanted to kind of leave you guys with a little something. Try to jar your minds, pick your minds a little bit and see what you guys think about what's up and coming in boxing. The things that we saw this year that excited us, Holly Holmes and UFC and my girl Ronda Rousey getting beat up again, for the second time. It's all kinds of stuff, man, that we can talk about, but you guys let me know, man, what you want to talk about. You let me know if I missed anything from this year that I should have talked about in this video, and I'll be glad to do a follow-up, man, and we can discuss a little bit, at the top of the year, But anyway, man, I'm at work, so let me get back to work. I just wanted to drop this on you guys. Happy New Year. Be safe, man. Please be safe. Don't overdo it. Don't overdrink. Don't oversmoke if you smoke. Stay out of jail, man. And come into the new year, man. Basically, hopefully, you guys ended it on a good note this year. So however you end things, man, try to top that going into the next year. Overly accomplish what you set out to do, for each year. It's not about resolutions. It's about dominating in every aspect. And that's what I always plan on doing every year, is overly dominating. But anyway, man, I'll see you guys in 2017. Peace.